Okay, I believe we all know that we have different time zones. So I would simply like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Fares, and I'll be your anchor for today. God has been good to us. Only the living can be here right now. Those that are dead, and they cannot join us today. They cannot even move. They don't even know what's going on right now. So I want you to say thank you to God wherever you are. So, moving on to the global president, Ambassador Ziza Adekunle Badmus. Thank you, sir, for all you do. And let's move to the global first lady, Chief Motrana Badmus. Thank you, ma'am, for all you do. God bless you. I want to especially appreciate Professor Clinton. Thank you, thank you. It's another blissful week, and it promises to be amazing. All right. All right. So, welcome to the Global Clusters. If you're just joining for the first time, you're welcome. Welcome to a nation building platform, an amazing nation building platform, a solid foundation for morals, for positive thinkers, for builders, for inventors, for anyone who has a good mindset. You have vision, you have good goals. This place is a good place for you. And please, let's quickly have our special promo video. Let's have our promo video for the People to People Revolution, and we'll go straight into what we have as soon as we have our promo video. Sit back and relax.
The People to People Revolution is here, a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The People to People Revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
Okay, every meeting matters. Every meeting matters. Every meeting is a unique meeting for change, the right attitude, the right change, the kind of change that um, affects, the community or people, that affects lives positively, a movement that teaches people the right thing, all right? The right thing, the right things. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Master Genie, you're welcome, sir. We'll talk after this live. God bless you. Thank you for all you do for humanity. And this is People to People Revolution. Instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's come together, without violence, without let's disallow greed. Let's reject greed. Let me care about my fellow brother. Let me care about my fellow sister. I need to be selfless. I need to have a good heart, towards my brother, towards my sister. We don't have to be from the same town or village, okay? As long as you are a living being, as long as you are flesh and blood, I should, I should treat you like a living being, people to people. Something that I do that will affect others, okay? People to people revolution. And there's something we have talked about before. There's something we have talked about before, and I'll still want us to, we're going to be revisiting it again, okay? Yes, we're going to be revisiting it. You see, if you check if you check the US Marine, I doubt if you'll find 70-year-old men there, like foot soldiers, young fighters, and all those, you most likely find young men, valiant men, men that are still very fresh. I mean, men that are still very fresh. When I say fresh, they still have strength, they are still in their prime, okay. Their vision is not getting blurry, and their bones are getting tired, and all that. So we have to focus on the youth, okay? So youth as the force of nation building. We cannot overemphasize the youth. We need them. Some time ago, I was reading about an eagle. Honestly, that's one great bird, or maybe we should call it an animal that we should consider closely, okay? An eagle soars very high, okay? SOAR, and it flies in a space that regular birds can't get to. They will die. I mean, they will fall off. Once they get to that altitude, it gets unbearable for them. They can't even, they will not even dare get to that altitude, you know. So the youth, I want us to liken the youth, to an eagle. I was in a gathering last week, and we were just talking, and somebody was saying, he there's one particular bird he used to see as an eagle. We all laughed. We now told him, bros, what you have been seeing is not an eagle. It's not easy to, you don't just see eagles anyhow. I just saw an eagle. Or it's something you can see every day. It's not as if you visited a zoo, or you are in the wild or something. You get me? So we now told him that the one you have been seeing maybe is a hawk, the regular, you understand, that you are calling an eagle. That before he agreed, before he listened to us, we had to get him to a level of We have to give him some points that come. This is not the regular, bird you see, and it doesn't just go everywhere. It has its terrain. It has, there are certain places. We're not talking about. We're not really talking about the eagle per se. We're talking about the youth. Okay, the youth. Master Genie, thank you for sharing your screen. Please, let's also take advantage. Yes. All right. So, if we consider, or if we want to consider our generation or any generation, and we want to have a lasting legacy, all right, we have to um, stand by. We have to stand by this kind of movement, okay, that that supports, or that will support the youth, okay. We have to. Every generation is marked by a movement that defines its legacy. For ours, that movement is not about war or politics. That's why we normally say, instead of NSAS, instead of end bad governance, breaking windshields of vehicles, violent protests, and all that. Let's wake up. Let's come together. Let's be united. Let's peacefully relate with one another. Let's commune. All right. Let love lead. Yes. So it is about people awakening people. People awakening people. It is about you awakening somebody in your community. One person, an individual with the right frame, or in his right frame of mind, I beg your pardon, in his right frame of mind, can, mentor quite a number of other people that will be able to do great things together. Yes, they may be 5, 10, 15, provided they have been given the right tool or tools. Dr. Carey normally talks about having the right tools. Yes. If what I need to fix my tap or something is a wrench, you understand, maybe a bad tap, or my kitchen tap or toilet and tap is bad. If what I need to remove the damaged one is a wrench, if I don't have a wrench, and I'm trying to use another improvise, if I'm trying to improvise and I have something else, and I'm trying to untie or loosen, you understand, or to loosen it, then it's going to be very, very difficult if I don't have the right tool or tools. If I don't have the right tool or tools, all right. So every human needs the right tool. We need the right tools. Yes. If you are going to do proper people to people revolution, you have to care. You have to love. You have to have. You have to have. You have to have a mind that does not believe in negativity. Sorry, please, somebody just came in. Thank you. You're welcome. Please kindly mute. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. So, okay, so you have to have you have to be in your right frame of mind. Okay. I was listening to someone today, and he said Sometimes people transfer aggression, like people get mad at you, or maybe you're driving, maybe you drove past a motorcycle, a cyclist, and you deliberately made space for him because maybe the bike guy has an old woman or an aged person on the bike, and you just decided to slow down, you understand, just to give them, to allow them to be able to, you know, how am I going to put it now? Okay, you don't want the old woman to be frightened, so you decided to um, give them a little space. And this is exactly what happened, all right? So the guy, the bike guy, the rider himself just felt, what's wrong with this one? Why did you just stop there? Or why did you just move to this side? But the old woman um, discovered that what the driver just did, the driver of the car, what he just did was actually for her, and she was appreciating the driver. But the bike guy, the rider who didn't know what happened, was insulting the car driver. You understand? So he was now saying that when you come across guys or people that are just raging, they are furious and all that, that we should not, you shouldn't just you shouldn't judge them completely. That some guys, some people, some folks are not in their right frame of mind. You understand? Maybe he left his house or he left his wife. They left. When he was leaving, there was a quarrel or something, or there was a fight. You understand? And that guy is raging. He's vexed. You understand? So if he gets out there, he's going to vent his anger on anyone. So we should be careful. Um, we should be careful with people. Like when you come in contact or you come across someone like that, a person like that, just give him space. Okay, just understand that, oh, something must have gone wrong. So you should not begin to insult the person because he has insulted you. All right, you should calm down. You should just observe him and just um, um, reason one of two things. You should know better. Okay, so I said it's about people awakening people, a new wave of social conscience, a people to people revolution, the awakening of a generation that believes nation building is not government's job alone. You see, this is exactly where we're headed. Yes, this is exactly where we are headed. Nation building is not government's job alone. Instead of joining others to destroy, to lament. Yeah, we know things have been happening, things have happened, some very bad things, things that are not cool at all. But we are saying that let us, let me do my bit, do your bit. Let me do the needful. If something is going wrong in my community, I shouldn't blame that on the government. Something that I should do, something that I should correct. All right, something that I should correct. I shouldn't um, blame the government. Yes, they are there. If they are not doing what they should do, you are there. Do what you should do, or do what is expected of you. Don't uh, something was brought to your community and maybe they just deemed it fit to, oh, this guy is a social guy, people respect him or people will listen to him. Okay, we're trying to organize a seminar or something that will benefit the community, and it was brought to you. Now this is something that really happened, something sometime last year or 2 years ago. I learned that a I don't know what really happened. Maybe um, one street like that, not my street, but a street that let me just say maybe a street that is off mine, and that some powerful guys, wanted to do something, and they brought bags of they brought bags. All right, boss. They brought All right, I'll do that in a moment, sir. They brought bags of rice, maybe 5 kg or 10 kg, and it was to be shared among people in that community. But because the person that was given to, because he has the power, everything is in his, is within his own control, is with him, and he has the power to give or to determine whom you know to give to and stuff like that. So he gave to some said they did not get. So you see what we're trying to say. So we should disallow, or we should not join the movement of greedy people, or people that are greedy. All right. So I'll be bringing up the global president shortly. Let me just wind up this line. A new wave of social conscience, a people to people revolution, the awakening of a generation that believes nation building is not government's job alone, but the people's collective duty. So it is our duty. Let's not forget that. So right about now, at this juncture, I want to bring up the global president in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmus. Welcome, boss. Welcome.
Me. Hello, can you
Hello,
hear me?
sir. Yes, sir. I can
Yes,
hear you.
yes, well done, President Forrest. Uh, Thanks for standing in, adding your voice. I can see other great clustarians in the house. Thank you, everyone. Um, the movement is taking a new turn, and it is really, really good for everyone right now to be part of what is currently going on. It's people to people revolution. Instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
boss, we can hear you.
So instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, we're saying we should engage on people to people revolution. And a lot of people, the reason why we're still where we are is because we have refused to submit ourselves to this revolution. Developed nations that have submitted themselves to this revolution, they are doing fun. They are more organized, they are more arranged because they submit to people revolution. I will just want to say something, though I'm actually on transit, but I felt I should say this. Talking about people to people revolution has a lot to do to recognizing the knowledge that someone has over you that you don't have. You know, submitting to the quality and accurate knowledge of somebody. You understand? We are in a society whereby people do things because I know you, you know me, not because of their competence anymore. Is it that we don't have good people that can manage our nation? We do. But people do things based on the fact that, oh, man, no man. And that is why we are still where we are. If only we can do things based on the fact that this person actually qualify for it. This person has the right skill to be able to like carry out this assignment. Then we will have a desirable community. People to people revolution begins with you. No human being on earth is a spectator when it comes to people revolution. You might say, I'm just an ordinary great man. You are not ordinary. If you do not do your work very well, the people you are safeguarding might not be secure. And that is why you are not ordinary. I'm just an ordinary cook. You are not ordinary. If you did not wash the things you're cooking very well, the people you're cooking for might eat poison, and that might cause a whole lot of things. Food poison. No one is ordinary, just as it is in a nation. Just like fixing your own personal life. If your life is scattered, the life needs to be able to recognize what are my low hanging fruit, what are my USP, unique selling points. Our nation needs to recognize these two things. These two things in these few weeks is resonating with me to say that if only we could recognize the uniqueness and the opportunity that we have, if only we could recognize it, if only we could identify our low hanging fruit, I can tell you for free that our nation is on its way to become the world best. But how do we recognize it? What do we do? There is nothing we can do than for us to come together and solve our problem, community per community. Let every community recognize what they are faced with and let them take commensurate actions. Let them start putting positivity, clean water into the dirty cup. And that is how we can build a beautiful community. A lot of us feel that um, we are waiting for another Traore in Nigeria. It doesn't happen like that. You can see we have about 54 African nations. What is happening currently in Burkina Faso is only happening in Burkina Faso out of the 54 African nations. What is currently happening in Burkina Faso is not happening in other places. Why? Because it is not just Burkina Faso that that is being ruled by the military currently as an African nation. There are other African military people that are currently ruling other African nations. But that is why I told people we were discussing during this security meeting yesterday morning, and I said, this is about people. This is about people having the right heart. People, having people, other people in the heart. People ensuring that they put other people in their mind. And that is what we are talking about. The global cluster has been set up for your good, for nation building. And I, and as a matter of fact, I never knew that we will be doing this. Some people will be punctual at a point, and at a point, they will not be punctual. I discovered that Nigerians have this attitude. When they are looking for something, damn, once they get it, They move, but that is not a way to go. These white people, when they want something, when they get it, they don't move. They start looking for the upgrade, and that is why they are always ahead. Look at us. We are still in the realm of we are hungry, unemployment, poverty, and everything, which we are not supposed to be like that based on everything we are blessed with. We have enough to go around. Even if some of our leaders want to have more to themselves, there is enough that they can have to themselves, and it will still go around. What is happening? Why are we not, why are we not engaging this people to people revolution? Why are good people not producing their kind the more? Why are we not channeling our energy to go to Dangote and say, Dangote, we need you to produce your kind. We need you to start mining your kind, to start guiding young people in every community. In the 774th local government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in the other 53 African nations, start doing it. That is what we need. We all need to start something now. We don't just talk here. When we talk, we do. When we talk, we take commensurate action. I believe that after tonight's meeting, everyone listening to me right now, you will take a step in engaging people to people revolution. You take a step in exposing people to this community, in exposing them to the free courses in the Spark Up, in exposing them to the right mentor like Dr. Kari, like Dr. Shegun Shundairu. He's there in the Spark Up. There are people that can touch your life, that you can write them and say, sir, I want to be mentored by you. I need you this. And they will not charge you a dime. They will not charge you anything. We have Mark Fish there, a lady that started frozen food fish just by brokerage, today turning tens and hundreds of million naira in revenue. What are we doing? Why are we not engaging? Why are we not doing the needful? Why are we looking at our environment dilapidating and we are not engaging? We have the solution right in our eyes, just for us to implement the solution. The revolution is calling you. Thank you very much. I want to stop here and I want others to speak because I'm actually on transit. Thank you, Cluster and Forest. Thank you, everyone. Let other
Yes,
clusters
boss.
add their voice.
Yes, boss. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Yes, safe trip to the global president. Okay. We still have okay. Let's have I don't know if we're on TikTok right now, like on TikTok, so that Master Genie, please can I get feedback? Are we on TikTok so
Yes.
we can have oh beautiful. Please can you help us to if you have people in the room there so they can unmute
If you
and
want to add your voice, send your request to come up in the box. Thank you.
okay.
I don't have anyone at the moment, so if you would
Okay.
like to take feedback from the StreamYard, I believe we have people on StreamYard as well.
Okay, yes. Um, with what I can see here, we have the global president. He has spoken, he has added his voice, and we have you also here. And maybe we should have you, though I would have preferred you
I
to
can see
speak
somebody
maybe.
else.
Oh, okay. Or maybe because I'm using my phone. All right. It's tiny. It's actually tiny. All right, please, sir. Please, Master Genie, please kindly help us bring the person up. Can you see the person's name? I want us to do it respectfully.
I'm trying to see the person's name, but
Person's name.
Sarah,
So,
I can see you. Is on the
okay.
video. I can see you, sir. You're welcome to the People to People Revolution. Please kindly hide your voice, unmute, and speak to us. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening from Nigeria.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, my name is Onyiloi John Paul. Yes, as we see to this issue, particularly and peculiar to Nigeria, our region has a peculiar and different issues. Until this issue are being resolved before we can see a very good progress. I keep using myself as a practical example because I believe in what I know, and what I know will give me the result I want, which I keep using it this way. If you are employed by somebody, you are being paid 3% of your 100% input. And if you employ yourself, the 100% input you put in, you get your 100% input back. But why too difficult in getting this 100% input back is because of the way we are being designed and being led by the system, which I always call a system that doesn't work. Because the authority never see it that way. And that is why our system are not working. From every region, every wrong thing that we see that will not give progress to that region, we still have people in authority backing that wrong practice. And in backing that wrong practice, investors cannot invest. Even you, as an indigenous persons, will be afraid to put in your best, because you know by putting in that best, in the next 1 hour or in the next day, you will come back not meeting what you have put in place. Until, I keep saying, until our security experts that are ready to assist us will come up, we will have a headway for right progress. Or where we see that this insecurity are not overpowering us, then that is where you can put in your 100% and get in your 100% result. Think yesterday or day after yesterday, I talked about this, that I ran away from the facility I have, the property I have, after hard working input, and I bought that place to earn a living from. But as I tell you now, I cannot access the place. But those who are powerful than us keep telling us, I will do this and nothing will happen. And actually, they will do it, nothing will happen. If we can begin to come together to see how we solve this problem first, and I think sky will be our limit. If we can do a diligent investigation and put a round peg in a round hole, then as at that point, we begin to get a dividends of our result. Just like our global president says sometime that a facility is ready close to the airport, but what do we feed that facility? Where we need to produce those products that will feed the facility are difficult to mine. Then the effort will also be waste. If those security experts among us can begin to come out and help us to understand where there are red flags and how to pull off that red flag systematically, that both ends will not be hurt. And the truth that if the system will accept the truth that is before them and begin to resolve it, and I think that will be end of these difficulties that we are in. So let me. So if
Hello, Master Genie. Did we lose him?
Cluster
Can you
Perez.
hear him? Aha, I can hear you. Can you? I don't know. I think we
I
lost
still
him.
see him, but I think we lost the audio there. So let's give him a few minutes.
Hello, Master Genie. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Beautiful. So my network is good. Your network is good. I think we just lost him. Oh,
No, I
oh
can still
no.
see
All right.
him. He's still on the screen. Mr. Onyx fam, are you still there,
Yes.
sir?
Oh, okay. Or is he muted?
I think he's
Let me
the
let me try and expand this thing. This welcome to People to People Revolution is on his on my device. There's blocking, so I cannot really see.
yeah.
yes, I'm back.
Attorney Jaja, if you can move the welcome to people revolution. Yeah, I think he's back. He's back.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I'm back. And I think the only way to solve this problem, the security experts among us, like zero zero 001, should come in with his team and see how we can move in gradually to solve this insecurity problem gradually on our own, and put a suggestion to the system how these things can begin to work, and people will begin to trust us. The first thing for every good investment and investors, people must trust you. People must trust the system around you. If this is not done, I don't think we can go anywhere, because our system never obey this. And this is why we are where we are. We will say something from the right wing, and when the left wing view it, you check it, what the right wing is saying is not compatible to what is on ground. And that is why I keep saying, until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, and it is only the truth that can save us. If I say this law stands, and somebody from my end go against that law, and that person from
Cluster
my
Perez, are
end,
you still there?
yes, I'm here.
We are getting some sort of feedback and it's
Feedback.
echoing.
But all other devices within my end are turned off. So whoever that is not speaking can also mute himself so that those feedback the hallback will go off. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay. Like I said earlier on, if insecurity problem are resolved by our leader, things will go smoothly, and we'll begin to see investors. You will not invite them because they know the turnover they are going to get. They will just come by themselves. But as a result of this insecurity, the system will say A, and you see what you see, the interpretation of A you see Z. So this kind of a situation is not too good for any developing economy until the system put in place this. And as we could understand the insecurity issue, those whom, just like how Putin said something, you are my, you are not my friend, and I am not God to forgive. If you've commit this, I will send you to God for God either to forgive you or to punish you. So until we begin to apply this method, we will begin to see the change in the insecurity system. Like one of our general that they sent to the other world, who the system cannot help, and you send such person to go and rescue other or to put calm to a situation, and he's there for 2 days, no help, nobody could locate him. That is to tell you, until the enemy take hold of him. So if we look at the system like this and the world at large is hearing this, they cannot put investment. And for you putting investment that you will not get a return from your hand earning is as difficult as not even starting it at all or not dreaming of it. So if there are ways that we can solve this problem within ourselves and start from where we see that there are a little bit of calm, we can start and see how we can move further. But to me, if this security issue is not resolved, because those of us who are here know how it pinch everyone, that the hard earning you get from your many years and within a twinkle of an eye, you lose them, is as difficult as anything. So I think let us look at the security issues on how we can tackle them within our purview or within our locality where we feel that here is a bit fair or where we can get our commodity easily. We can also focus on that and do something right. This is where I think I believe we can start well from. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you for that great submission. That was amazing. And yes, we believe all these our meetings are being recorded, and people are going to get to listen, and it's going to get to the right ears. And I'm sure our global president is doing the best. And I believe all these our meetings and information are not going to go for free. It will get to the right ears, and we are the ones that at least we have to keep on the consistency, because the changes that we are seeking can actually start from us ourselves. Like what you shared yesterday and you mentioned there, that is a great lesson. So many people lost their life just trying to fight over something because they believe they worked hard for it. But instead of understanding and learning to maneuver and you know go to another direction and just leave things if things are very difficult or they are very harsh. And that is why we all come on this global clusters platform. And this is why this community matters a lot. The community that gives moral, that gives chance for every voice to be heard. This is how we can all develop ourselves. And the global cluster is a robust community of entrepreneurs, professionals, technocrats, those who want to become technocrats, those who want to become professionals, and those who want to become entrepreneurs. So we all gather here to make sure we put in place the things that we are missing in our life. And on today's revolution is the people to people revolution, and we are saying we all matter, and let every other life around you matter to you. If every life matters to every life, somebody will not choose to become a bandit. Do you understand? Another man will not see another human being like a cow and think they can just slaughter them, or demand money for their life. Where there is people to people revolution, everybody will give their concern, their care towards life. Hello. Okay, so this one was muted. I don't know why we are getting that feedback. I do apologize for that. It can be really annoying.
If someone is not speaking, the person should leave. If
Thank
you're not
you.
speaking, you leave.
Thank you, everyone who has contributed on today's People to People Revolution. We have heard the voice of our global president in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos. We've had Cluster Fares, and we've had Cluster Onye, and that Onyx Farm. I have you on my TikTok, sir. I normally also always invite you on the TikTok. I invited you the other day for the ARE concept because Dr. Chidi Makinde was actually at the farm. Me, I'm currently in UK. I could not go and do, video myself. But with that one now, I'm able to show it to people that I'm talking to, and they can see what is going on. The video is on YouTube as well, sir. If you have some time when you are less busy, you can also check it out, and it's also on the stream here, sir. And we always, you know, want to let people know what you have told us about what you can do about the livestock in terms of cow, and that is going to be the cow to cash. And we expect and want you to to lead that revolution of the cow to cash, because we all know a lot of things come out of cash. We get the milk, we get the cheese, we get the meat, and every other thing, and it can all go around. We all need to work as a network. That's what Dangote did. From north to every part of Nigeria, and it's any all the billions. So everyone that has contributed today, I really appreciate, and have gained one or two things, and I've added to my knowledge today, and I believe we can all help our community if we come on this revolution. If you cannot even come daily, add your submission when you're less busy on Facebook, on YouTube, or on the Spark Up. It is free. It's a place where we can all create our own uh, passion hubs, the things that you love to do. If you love to do something, teaching somebody about it will not be a stress. You will be doing it even when you are doing it for free. You will be getting paid for it without you realizing, when your life is not just about chasing the money. It's about chasing solutions for the community, solutions for ourselves. What are struggles that you have gone through before? You don't want somebody else to go through that struggle. You want their life to be an easy journey. That is what we are preaching here on the People to People Revolution. You cannot give out of an empty bucket, and that is 100% correct. Translate it to any language. You have to, take care of yourself first. And if you can take care of yourself and understand yourself and share your passion with your community, other people will be able to embrace that, and they will be able to open up and share with you as well. And that is how we can all build, that's how we can all connect, that is how we can all make our fatherland a better place. Because talking about it every day is not going to do anything. We can just come here and have fun and chat about it, but we have to take action. We have to be intentional about it. It's a no-brainer, like our global president will say, if we are not taking action about people to people revolution. If you care about somebody else, if you care about another person's life, why do you need to kidnap them? Why do you need to be a bandit? You know, this is the lack of education, the lack of exposure, the lack of humanity. And that is why we come on people to people revolution, whereby we say, let us cluster together, let us collaborate together. You know, you can learn from the old ones, the young ones can also chip in the new things, we can all work together. If there was no Microsoft, there would be no Apple. If there was no Apple and Microsoft all work together, there will be no Google and everything developing into artificial intelligence, and everybody is creating everything. You're thinking you're going to lose your job because of AI. What you should do is learn the AI, add it to your skill. Those are the kind of things we talk here on the Global Clusters platform. We are saying, let the ones that have made it help the ones that are struggling to make it. That is how we can build our community. That is how we can change everything that is going on in our country that everybody is complaining about. The more we learn every day, the more we collaborate together, then there will be no room for nonsense or evil or incompetence to hide, or corruption. When everybody understands what it takes. So, like we mentioned on accurate knowledge and information yesterday, do people really understand what it takes, and what it means to have knowledge and to have information, especially when it is accurate? So we all need to take all these things very important. Just because you're not getting give away $100, $50 here and there, that is going to finish. All these things are lessons for life. Our previous speaker there is somebody that can set you up for life. If you invest in cow, you're making a lot of money. Yes, the ones that are turning bandits now, what business are they using to cover their face before? Is it not your cow? They don't joke with their cow. They want to destroy somebody else's farm because of that. So we all need to understand that we need the global clusters platform, the platform that is not just a social media platform. It is a place where you can learn. It is a place where you can empower. It is a place whereby agri is taking important. How many times do people go to school and even attend agri class? Everybody does not want to do agri. And if you don't know who agri, if you don't understand agri, then you don't understand yourself. Like our global president will say, we are all product of agri. We all need to embark on agri in your house. Don't just cement everything and interlock everything because you want to show off on Instagram. You'll be hungry later when there's no more land for people to plant. Plant some tomato, plant some ewedu, do that, and start some garden in your backyard. Share with people. Create content about it if it's something that you are good at. Don't throw out all your own passion, your own craft, things that you know how to do just because you want to feel among. Best way to feel among now is to join the global clusters, join the Spark Hubs, create your own hub, create your own clusters, join hubs, and let us collaborate together. That is the only way we can prosper together. Okay. On today's people to people revolution, I believe a lot of justice has been done, and we'll be drawing the curtain here. So, Cluster and Fares on TikTok. I don't know if you have anything else to add to this before we draw the curtain. I think that's just everybody on the stream yard. So, Cluster and Fares, over to you, sir.
You can't give out of an empty bucket. Expression is, struck me. Kai, 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 kai. Yes. Uh, thank you. So, means you can't give what you don't have. Please, is there still anyone left in the stream yard that has not spoken?
I don't think so.
All right, sir. All right, sir. So I will just end by saying that we are the generation living in the age of technology, creativity, and communication. I don't know why what I'm saying is lagging. After I've said it, it will now, you know.
It's not lagging on my own.
Yet we're also the generation fighting unemployment, corruption, poor leadership, and disunity. Sorry, I'm slowing down because of the echoes or something. The balance lies in one truth. The future of any nation depends on how its youth respond to their moment in history. So that's why I believe that you cannot give what you don't have. You know, Master Gine used an expression. If you have an empty bucket and you're asking people, come and fetch water. I have water. I have maybe 10 liters, 15 liters. But it's empty. Once they come, you know, their eye go clear now, Master Genie.
That's true now.
100%.
100%.
They're going to say, this guy asked me to come now, but it's empty.
That is scam now. That is false advertisement.
Yes. So if I did not get anything today, I mean, you cannot give out of an empty bucket part really struck me. I love that expression Master Genie used. So please. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I think we need to draw the curtain here because you know, I already had something very wide I wanted to, you know, I was already on it. Thank God the global president came in, added his voice, and asked us so we can keep this for next time. Yes, we don't have to say everything now. The most important thing is learning something, no matter how small. The person you're looking at right now, Master Genie, is a media person, okay? He's the 002 leader of the certificate revolution, and I am always glad when we're having anytime we're having a certificate revolution meeting. All right, just for one reason, and the reason is we always have a session to do practicals. You know, you can see his screen. He will share his screen, and you'll be able to learn one or two things. And talking about our latest free app, you know, you can download on Play Store. You can or you visit our website www.vsparkhubs.org. Some people still think we're just here to, you know, gather people, and because we want our TikTok, we want to have thousands of followers. No. We're actually doing nation building. If you visit the global clusters, or you go to our website, the website for the Spark Hubs, everything we've been talking about, you will find it there. Honestly, you will find it there. You will find it there. Because right now, Master Genie and other people have been loading up the site with amazing courses. And it's the interesting part. The interesting part is it is for free, like free of charge. The app itself is free. You're able to use it for free. You can create your own, you know, cluster or create your own space right there. Be a carpenter, you can create your space. You can ask people to join your exhibitions, or you can ask people to, you know, let's trade or let's do business together. You know, you're not even limited. Like if you want to have meetings like, Zoom. You can have conference meetings and all that and all that. Do you know the Spark Hub's site on our site? You can have meetings for as long as
thanks for
you
joining.
want. You're not. Yes, it's unlimited. Master Genie is a living is a witness, and today we're having people to people revolution. We would have walked people through, because I know people have been joining. I'm seeing Tohib Alamo. I'm seeing other guys joining us, and some may be like, or some may be saying, are these guys, are they sure what they are saying? You just check out that website I just mentioned. Master Genie will still put it up on the screen. You'll see it. Check it out. We don't want to tell you cock and bull stories, and we're not trying to give you what is not real. Yes, that's not what we're doing. And when you get an information, instead of doubting the person, it's just good if you just check it out. Okay, if what he's saying is true, I want to verify. So I think there's no crime in verifying. If you verify, there's no crime in verifying. Somebody has told you something, you are in doubt. It's not a crime to doubt, it's not. But it's a crime when what you're not sure, somebody saying something and you're not sure, and you're arguing with the person, you're saying it's impossible, you're not. You understand what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
it's best to just verify. And since nobody is saying he wants to come up on TikTok here, so I think we should draw the curtain here. So,
Okay. Thank you very much, Clusterant
ask,
Fares.
who are we? We are a consortium of professionals, rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries, united by one mission. To do what? To simply share accurate knowledge that empowers our industries and transforms our future. And that question is, Duchess, welcome. You're welcome. We're just winding up. Why do we exist? Because accurate information is power. Yes, accurate information. The one that you have taken advantage of. Yes, the one you have made up your mind to utilize. Okay, that's the one that wields the power. The real power, right? It is the bridge between where you are and where you are destined to be. Because authentic connection matters. Who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. Master Genie didn't choose, I want to be born in the UK, I want to be born in Ibadan, I want to be born. He didn't. He just discovered he was giving birth to. You understand? But growing up, if he doesn't get serious, with his life, if he doesn't run after values, if he doesn't run after good things, if he doesn't run after wisdom, if he doesn't run after his media thing that he's doing right now, everybody's saying one of two things is he will edit your video for you, or he will edit videos for you, he will create contents for you, he will create free courses for you. If he made up his mind not to grow or not to do good things, do you think he'll be here today? Do you think he'll be able to do all the good things he has been doing? Do you think he'll be able to do anything reasonable? Of course not. So I am saying that you need to connect accurately. If you're joining us now, connect accurately. Yes, who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. If you remain poor, it's your fault. Honestly, I have made up my mind. Never. I don't want to be poor, and I'm not going to defraud people. I am a diction person. I have my diction space. You can connect with me on the Spark Hubs. I have my own channel. Master Genie here, right here, has his channel. I have my channel, and I do simple things. I help learners, youngsters, to upgrade or update, do one or two. Just simple, all this um, um, simple, yeah, let me use that expression. Simple expressions. How to use your tenses. Some people, if they want to use where they're supposed to use past tense, they use present tense. Simple. I mean, all those common errors. Yeah, those common errors. Just helping them out to put this like this, structure this like this, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. So we are not just another social media platform. This is more than video calls, stories, follows, and likes. We are not just another marketplace. This goes beyond buyers and sellers. Yes, we speak the languages of the world, including our indigenous voices, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. But our purpose runs deeper. So beyond instant monetization, I beg your pardon, beyond instant monetization lies something greater. A global nation-building platform built on 7 revolutionary concepts. We are here to restore and elevate where past revolutions failed, especially as they relate to Nigeria and Africa as a whole. The global clusters is Africa's answer to the world. Yeah. A platform ready to host over 1 billion clusters, each one focused on promoting knowledge, information, and connection at scale. It will interest you to note that this is not an accident, all right? And that's why we're doing what we're doing, or that's why we do what we do. Nation building. Let's make Africa and Nigeria great again. That's our mantra. Manga, MANGA. All right. So this is an intentional movement. This is an intentional movement, and it is immovable. I remain Fares. Thank you for having us. Thank you, Master Genie.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Master Genie, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
The network is pretty bad.
We can hear you, sir. Thank you for that. Yes, we can hear you. Thank you for your submission. Thank you, everyone that has come through today.
Master Genie, are we continuing